workshop to help you on board to Tatmeen. I have myself, Baha Abu Salim, the program director, Nibal Rabadi, our onboarding manager, Mustafa Habib, our functional lead, and also we have online our colleague Khusro Habib, who's our technical lead on this program. We will start with VJ.
VJ? No, Zain. VJ is number one. VJ, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hi, good morning, all.
Good morning.
Yeah, small question. We are getting some 2D codes with invalid date, like date format is like YYMMDD, where it comes like 24, 05, and 00. In this case, can we take the first day of the month or the last day of the month while submitting back? And is there any validation while like when it is given is to any pharmacy or something, that time this validation is there? Because we are seeing so many products in our warehouse with 00 as a date.
You're a manufacturer or a distributor?
No. We are a warehouse and distributor.
Right. And this date, you see it on the packs themselves, or where exactly?
Yeah, we were just taking the GTIN course. We did the internal exercise to find out all the GTINs for all available our SKUs. So in this case, when we were scanning the 2D course on the to find out GTIN numbers, we found that expiry dates are coming with 00. Whether it is old stock or I'm not sure about that, but there are some expiries with 27 or 26th year, 2026, but it's coming with a 00 as a day. So in this case, can we take it as the last day of that month or the first day of the month?
If it's type, okay, let's start from the beginning. These packs that you are trying to scan, they have to be compliant with the serialization guide that is published by the ministry. It might be the case that these 2D matrices are not compliant. That's why you see a 00 under the expiry date. So one thing you can do, can you share a screenshot of one of these barcodes?
I will put it into this one chat.
If it's better if you can send it in an email so that we can track it as well, because we want to make sure that whatever you're scanning is compliant with the serialization guide.
1 sec, let me share.
Yeah. If you look at the 2D matrix itself, can you see the expiry date printed on it?
Printed, it is just showing two, like May 2025 kind of thing, but date is not given there. But when we scan 2D barcode, it comes with a YY, MM and DD format. In this, we have found something which is not correct. Like it is coming as a 00.
So basically, what you're saying is it is encoded into this barcode, a 2D data matrix barcode, but when you see it printed on the box, it's showing 00s there, right?
Yes. It's month and on the this one, like expiry on the packet printed, it is month and year. But when we scan the 2D code, then we get as a 00.
Sure, whether we can decide on that. So yeah, exactly. So this is, if you look at the MOHAP serialization guide, which is on tatmeen.ae, right? So there are multiple options which are given. One of the option is where you don't have to put the batch number and expiry if it's already there on the box, right? So if you can look at those, there's option 2 there. What printed information needs to be there. I'm not talking about encoding. Encoding, that's separate, right? There's a separate section, but printed, there is a separate section. This is page number 15. And, if the batch number and expiry is already defined on the box somewhere, then you don't have to put the, expiry date there, but still it should not be showing 00s even. But again, you have to comply with serialization manual, and this is not compliant, putting zeros.
XML file, when we are loading it, like when we are submitting or reporting to the Tatmeen, there we need to give that expiry as a separate field. So in this case, what we can give it?
No, this is what I'm saying. When you are scanning the barcode, you just told us that, you know, it is there in encoding, right? It's there. You can see the expiry date, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah,
So-
we can like it is manual work. So what we are trying to automate this, you scan the QD code, you will get all the information about batch number and expiry and GTN and serial number.
Correct.
So anyway, we need to scan that code and capture it somewhere and report it to Tatmeen the moment transaction is done. So in that case, we need to get this expiry date also from there, serial number and GTN number also what we are doing it. So in this case, like I have chatted in the chat box, I have given expiry date is as per come.
Yeah, so you have to have the GTIN, the serial number, the batch, the expiry date. Yes, you have to share all that information.
Okay.
Correct. And if this is not encoded there, you know, you have to go to the source why this is not encoded. They're not really complying with Mohab serialization manual there. But you just, like Maha said, just share it with us in an email and we'll look into this, yeah?
Okay.
So take a photo of the barcode of the 2D matrix that you are scanning.
Sure. I'll just mail it to our this one, the support, definitely.
Okay.
Patrick, may I just ask you, where did you get this note from? Can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah, hi. This is standard stuff. I mean, if 00 is used, it's the last day of the month. They're the GS1 standards. It's not a company decision. It's standard as of 2025. It's no longer to be used. It's the general specifications, GS1.
Can you please post the link here? And for people here in this call, please note that we are not telling you to do this. We need to verify and validate this. I just want this for our info only. So thank you, Patrick, for sharing it.
I'll just put in the chat there now, so okay.
Okay, appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
There. Let me know. I think that works now. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
And it's section 347.
3, 4. Okay. Thank you again, Patrick. I'll have to, okay, please mute yourself so that we can go to the next caller. Yeah, thank you.
Is there anything else, Vijay?
No, thanks. Thank you very much.
Okay, appreciate it. Zain, good morning. Zain Al-Abidin.
Good morning. Yes, good morning. I am Mohammed Zain from Global Pharma. We are a local manufacturer. We already uploaded the local sales permit, but unfortunately it is rejected by system. So I already make a screenshot and send it by email. The reason it is shipment permit is rejected. So first, this is a correction to provide the local sales permit with our required data, right?
So it was rejected by the import system, correct?
Correct, yes.
By the ministry's import system, not by Tatmeen. You didn't get a shipping permit approval on that.
No. We, as guidelines, as a local manufacturer, we should provide local sales permit, not import, and it is approved by ministry, Mohab, and we already provided the number because they are not released certificate, and we uploaded to Tatmeen, and it is rejected.
Yeah, so there is a known issue currently, and we have already communicated to the ministry the information which is coming from Mohab import permit system for the local sales permit. It's missing some parameters, the amount parameters, the invoice amount parameters. So that even with the zeros, right, it's missing. So Tatmeen requires those to be sent through. This has been reported to Mohab, and they are currently working on rectifying the issue.
Okay, thank you. So, yani, we should just wait until and again upload it.
Yeah, but I would advise you to send an email to us.
Okay, I already sent it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad. Ali, good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you? Yeah, so this is Ali. I'm the IT director of CMC Hospital. And to be honest, it's like my first encounter with Tatmeen. We're a bit lost here, so I was wondering if you do any dedicated like one-to-one sessions so that we understand more what's really required of us. I know there's documentation, and I was just going over it, but I'm not sure if that's enough, to be honest. And yeah.
Ali, can you please be a little bit more specific? Where exactly are you lost? Which section are you lost?
So yes. So I understand now that I'm reading, I'm understanding a little bit of what Tatmeen is, what's the purpose of this. But for example, is integration, for example, mandatory or not? I'm seeing some APIs posted on the site. But like, again, the thing is, like, if you know Nabit, for example, we used to have like technical dedicated sessions with Nabit to understand really more what's required for us if we have questions. I don't know if it works with having everyone in one meeting. Because again, I don't want to be consuming the time of other people.
Yes. Okay. Ali, let me try to guide you in the right direction on the website. You might have seen lots of documents on the website, and you might feel a little bit overwhelmed with this number of information or with this amount of information. So if I can direct you, I would say please go to the website and go to the section on the top where you can see, I'm sharing my screen here. Where you can see first the FAQ section here, you will find the general questions. However, the more detailed one would be just go to the onboarding journey that you can see here, and you go to the FAQ, you can find a file here. This file has probably a list of most of the information that you might need in order to connect to Tatmeen. And regarding the question that you asked, is the ADI or API mandatory? No. The answer is also mentioned here, where one of the questions is asking, how can I connect to Tatmeen? And the answer would be you either use the portal or use the mobile application or use the business-to-business connectivity. It's up to you. It's a choice. And this is also answered in this document. This document might be the starting point for you. There are also, if you understand the concept and where to go, you can start looking at the technical guidelines where you, in each of those technical guidelines, there is a video that explains to you the process itself. But if you are still also have doubts, watch this video of 2 hours that we released in June. You can, of course, fast forward it wherever you see appropriate and look into the requirements and what Tatmeen is all about and how to connect to Tatmeen. It's all explained in this 2-hour video.
Okay, so sorry, one last question, because I think the most important part here is integration versus non-integration. So if it's, I think for me and for other hospitals, it's convenient for users to use the portal versus having to go all through the hardship of working with vendors for months on integration. Then khalas, we don't do it. So So how do you think? What's the best way to know if doing it manually on the portal is gonna be convenient for users or not? And what other hospitals are doing?
It depends on your business, and it depends on your volume. It depends on your team. There are lots of things to consider. So you need to determine what's the best solution that meets your requirements and your business model.
See, the thing is, if you have a bigger volume, right, and do you want to do double scan, right? So think about that. Do you want to use mobile Tatmeen mobile and portal to do double scan? So you're scanning for your own systems once, and then you're scanning for Tatmeen, or you want to do an integration with your current solution which you have, right? And you're just doing one scan. So I think these kind of things, and it depends on the volume, like Nibal said, right? I mean, if you have just like few medicines which you're basically dispensing, and it's fine, you can use mobile and portal. But if you have a huge volume, you do consider these points, yeah.
Got you. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ali. Thanks. Omar, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, hello, good morning. Summer from Next Move. We are doing the warehouse and the distribution. We are testing the Android app with Zebra devices.
Omar, we don't hear you well. It's not
Okay.
clear.
Hello?
Yes, Omar.
Yes, now it's clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, now we are testing the Android app with Zebra devices to automate the scanning for the 2D data metrics. So the issue we are facing is that when we scan the data metrics, we find that some data metrics it have the group separator GS. So when we scan data metrics that include the GS, the device not detecting the data included after the GS. Even some data metrics, the GS is included after the GTIN and the serial number. After that, there's the group separator before the batch number and the expiry date. So the device is not detecting the batch number at the expiry date. Whatever is after the group separator, it's not detecting. So how we can solve it?
So if I understand correctly, what you're saying is device is not, basically the GS characters in the data matrix are not being detected. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to reach out to Zebra. Zebra is the device, if I understand correctly, right? So or where you procured it from, and basically they are the ones who are going to help you, configure it properly for for GS1 standards, right? So just reach out to that.
Okay. So, but we have sent for Zebra for help to solve this. But they asked for what is the format needed for Tatmeen app. They asked which format we need to
Yeah,
send.
so GS1 compliant 2D data matrix, that's one, and then the linear GS1 compliant linear barcode, right? That's 128 linear barcode. So these two, if you go to the MOHAP serialization guide at tatmeen.ae, you should be able to see the compliant barcodes for Tatmeen. This is what Nibal is showing currently. Nibal, you have this open currently?
Yes, but let me share this.
Yeah, Nibal is going to share his screen right now. Yeah.
Okay.
So on the serialization guideline, this document, and you go to.
So it basically talks about this, the linear barcode, GS1 compliant, and the 2D data matrix, right? This one. Yeah, this is the 2D data matrix, and this is the GS1 128 barcode.
Okay. Okay. So.
Thank you, Omar. Any other question?
No, thank you very much.
Thank you. Mansoor, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Nepal. Assalamu alaikum. This is Mansoor from Prime Healthcare Group. We have medical store, pharmacy, and hospital. So my question is here to generate SSCC number. Can we generate SSCC number for across the group having one branch configured? Like from warehouse, I generate SSCC to do shipment between the pharmacies as well as in hospital and from warehouse to other pharmacy in the group.
You want to use Tatmeen portal, Mansoor, to generate SSCC, or you want to use your own method?
Own method.
Okay. In that case, you can do that, but make sure to add the GCPs of this GNN that you're going to use to generate the SSTC. You need to add the GCP as additional GCP to Tatmeen. If it's added already, I think since you are already using a warehouse like this in the UAE, then the GCP is already there. So things should be okay.
Okay, so my understanding now, if I use GCP of warehouse and generate an SSCC number to transfer medicines from pharmacy A to pharmacy B, which has two different GLNs, that will work.
Yeah, it will work because you see, even when you're receiving these logistics units from some other entity, right? Some other supply chain partner, and they're using their own SSCC, so it works fine. The only thing is that you must have the GCP part of your partner master data. In case if you don't have that particular GCP as an additional GCP part of your partner master data, reach out to GS1 Brandsync to add that particular additional GCP.
Okay, understood, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mansur. Thank you. Ghada Morsi.
Hello, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ghada Morsi. I'm the Chief Compliance and Audit Officer in Bugrafin. Our factory is a medical factory, and we recently are ISO 13485 certified. We are in process of doing our medical device, which is not yet finalized. We are in R&D, and we are getting the CE mark and GMP from MHRA in the UK. When we have communicated with BrandSync for the Tatmeen.
मीटिंग में हूँ.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Ghada. Yeah.
Our category is not there. So they told us that they will create, because we are medical factory, a UAE medical factory, we are not a branch of any outside, like European or American factory. We are completely factory. We are doing this 100% in UAE. So they told us our category is not there.
Okay.
And we have to wait for a while till they open a category or they do something. Until now, we didn't receive anything. So my question is, do we have any liabilities here or penalties because we are not registered till now for Tatmeen for this case?
Okay, to answer from a legal perspective, the ministerial decree that you can search and probably read says that companies that are dealing with pharmaceutical products must do this and this and this. However, companies that are operating with medical devices are urged by the ministry, by Dr. Amin, to get a GLN and be ready for the coming phase of Tatmeen, which will be the medical devices and GSL. However, until the moment, Tatmeen doesn't track medical devices. So your category and the other reason is that lots of companies in the UAE who are dealing with pharmaceutical products are also dealing with medical devices. That's why traders are, for example, already in Tatmeen, and lots of them got their GLN, traders of medical devices. Your category as a manufacturer of medical devices might not be there yet.
Yeah, we are not traders. We are not traders. So that's what the GLN people has told us.
Correct. This is why your category might not be there. However, again, once that is added, the first thing you need to do is get a GLN. If you read the decree and try to comply with the decree, I'm not a regulator, so I cannot tell you whether you are in compliant or non-compliant with the decree. You can read it and you determine whether what you should do next.
Yeah, I have read it, and actually we went in steps with the registration until we get the GLN. Our category is not there. So we received this email from BrandSync telling us that this is not applicable to us as for now, and they will check out and get back to us, and it's not solved till now. And actually, we are not launching our device right now. It will take about 2 years. But I'm now talking about the factory. So what do you advise me? I need just to follow up with the GLN team, or there is another way for that?
Yeah, just follow. Yeah, just follow up. Make sure that you read any new decrees published by the ministry. And I think this is what your legal register should be, which is following up on any announcements by the ministry until you see the announcement of medical device.
Okay. I would just ask a question. Maybe it's a bit dummy here, but do you have any similar case like us, 100% Emirati manufacturer for medical devices or any pharmaceutical products? Because what all I have seen is traders or branches from outside or European or American branches here. Because I just want, if I can communicate with somebody who are similar case like me, so that we can make, I get advice or use of lesson learned from them. So do you have anything like that or any people like our case?
Unfortunately, Ghada, even if we have, we cannot declare this information. I would highly recommend that you reach out to the ministry and ask for support from the ministry.
The Ministry of Health themselves?
Yes, Ministry of Health and Prevention.
Okay then. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
AHC Abu Dhabi. AHC.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning. Yes.
Good morning. My name is Yaqub. I'm a retail pharmacist.
Yes.
Hello. I'm in a pharmacy. I'm single point of contact actually for Tatmeen for my pharmacy. Basically, we are Tatmeen, is too much technical for us, for retail pharmacy, what should be done. We registered, but we would like, my kind request is if you can make a video of a short video, like, for 10 minutes or anything, if you can upload in Tatmeen only for retail pharmacies, what are the steps to follow? Would be much more helpful for retail pharmacies, because I saw the videos uploaded in Tatmeen, which is like more than 2 hours, and it's too much technical for a pharmacist actually.
Okay. Sorry, your good name again? I missed it.
Yaqub.
Yaqub. Have you gone through the FAQ document? It's 4 pages only. Have you gone through it?
As I said, like, I have checked only once, sir, but I'm a pharmacist. I don't have, IT background. That's the.
This is not IT. The FAQ section is general. It is not IT. Okay. But have you gone through it?
I have actually.
Okay. And what is still your question about that? How can I help you answer your question? If you have any questions now.
It's only just, if you could make a video, practically how to use in
the video about what? The video about what? Tell me.
How to use in a pharmacy, retail pharmacy like us,
But that is also, Yaqub, part of the FAQ 4 pages, where it says, we are a pharmacy, what should we do? Have you read that question?
I mean, I read only once when it was actually registered. Now, I just need more technical. If you could make a video, practically how to actually use,
So Nibal, if you want to go on tatmeen.ae,
Yes,
so Yaqub, what we are going to show you, so the videos which we have posted in our training section of our website, they're not 2 hours. They're just like, I think the maximum one we just posted today is, I think, 14 minutes, which is for product transfers.
Okay.
Can you see the screen right now, which Nibal is showing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can see them.
If you can go to the onboarding journey, and there you will have tab number. First of all, select whatever your category is, right? So here we're talking about hospitals and pharmacies.
Yes,
go to training there, and you will see these trainings. Some of these trainings will have only training manuals, right? So there you will see a sign of PDF document, and the reason for that is that the training videos are getting developed right now, but a lot of them you will see that there is a video there also. If you go to, for example, product transfers, if you click on product transfers there, go down. So here you can see this, you can watch an English video, and it's kind of very, we have gone through developing these videos by showing you how to run a live scenario. So go through them. They're very useful. And then if you have questions, do let us know. And just so you know, we are developing these videos as we go along. Like 7 are already developed. Like few more are going to get developed also.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will go through again. I will. Okay. Appreciate your help.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Amardeep,
Yeah, hi, good morning.
good morning.
This is Amardeep Prajapati from MedPharma Pharmaceuticals, Sharjah. So I am here. I am working in a finished product warehouse and fully responsible for shipping and uploading the data in Tatmeen portal. I am the sub user of Tatmeen portal. Here, I would like to know. We are in the stage of qualification. IOQ is going on in our facility. Here, during IOQ, I found one data is required. Permit value UAE Tatmeen.
Okay.
So this value, the first question is this value from where I will get? And the second
What
is,
you said you are a warehouse, correct?
yes, yes,
Are you a licensed agent warehouse or a manufacturer warehouse?
manufacturing warehouse.
Manufacturing warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a new, I don't think it's a new, it's a local sales permit document that you need to obtain from the Ministry of Health.
Okay.
That local sales permit is actually used to replace what you mentioned as import permit. It's for you as a local manufacturer, you use the local sales permit, not the import permit.
Okay.
And you are in mainland UAE, right? And not in the free trade zone.
No, it's not a free zone. It's a mainland.
Okay, yeah. So like Nibal said, the shipment, import permit is used for the imports, and local sales permits are used for local manufacturing. And you are going to use MOHAP import permit system to get the local sales permit.
Okay. And this local sales permit will be issued on basis of batch numbers or on basis of invoice, because in some of invoices we have lot of batches with different products.
So, batches are also defined there, but, from Tatmeen point of view, let me tell you what we are validating, because Tatmeen validates, so Tatmeen is going to validate the product,
Yeah.
so the local sales permit will have G10 of the product.
Yeah.
The local sales permit is also going to define the quantity of the product, right? So,
Yes.
but serial number is obviously not going to be there in the local sales permit. So what Tatmeen is going to do is going to basically look at that particular product G10 and look at the quantity and make sure that when you are commissioning these quantities, these product quantities with Tatmeen, they are not exceeded, whatever is defined there. Obviously, the other validation is there. The licensing agent number is there also in the local sales permit, and that is also validated.
No, my question is actually like, for example, if there is one batch.
It's invoice. It's invoice. So if you are selling one shipment containing several batches to one licensed agent locally, that invoice you apply for a local sales permit for that invoice in specific.
Okay, it is a invoice specific, not batch specific.
But inside that invoice, or once you commission to Tatmeen, you have to mention the batch number. But in the local sales permit document, I cannot answer on that behalf.
Yeah, from Tatmeen point of view, like I said, the batches are not validated against the local sales permit. I know I've seen the screen. I know the batches are there, in the MOHAP import permit system. Whether they are, optional or not, again, this is something for MOHAP to, come back on. From Tatmeen point of view, we're not validating the batches against the local sales permit.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. George, good morning.
Hello.
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 Yes, we hear you, George.
Yeah, actually, I have a list of questions. I tried to ask some of them using the chat, but I didn't receive responses. So I will repeat the questions again. Okay.
Please.
My first question was if we are allowed, or if Tatmeen allow to back multi-level SSCCs inside each other. Like if you have 4 SSCCs, so the SSCC number 1 inside SSCC number 2, inside SSCC number 3, and so on. Is that allowed for Tatmeen to back unlimited level of SSCCs? That's my question. The first question.
So basically, from aggregation point of view, what Nepal was already sharing, right? The Tatmeen.ae, the Mohab serialization manual earlier, right? So go to the serialization manual, you will see the requirements there. So what is, there's so 4 levels are there. You have your saleable unit, that's, the ground level. Then you have your bundles, and then bundles can be packed into shipper cases, and then the shipper cases can be packed into pallets. So these are the 4 levels. Now, if you want to use for bundles as well as for the shipper cases, you can use either SG-tins or SSCCs. For pallet, you must always use SSCC, and for a saleable unit, you should always use SG-tin. So yeah, so you can have SG-tin packed
I think
SSCC and so on and so forth.
I'm aware of the difference between the SSCC and the SG-tin. And I'm speaking about the SSCC backing levels. I know the serialized packages. But I want to confirm that as I test, Tatmeen accept that type of aggregation. The 4-level or multi-level SSCC aggregation is accepted by your platform. But I want to confirm that this is the right behavior and it will be valid for forever.
Sorry, George, you're from QAT by any chance?
Yeah.
You are from QAT, right? طيب يعني if the system accepts it is working, but what is the use case? يعني I discussed this with your CTO and CEO. What is
the use case? Actually, it's the system validation use case. It's not applicable to allow the customer or the user to do that 4-level aggregation if it's not allowed to Tatmeen. Right.
لا جورج لا sorry
it will cause
تفضل
it will cause like unexpected errors to the user or unknown errors to the user.
Which system is going to generate these errors, Tatmeen or your system?
No, Tatmeen. I'm asking if Tatmeen will cause this issue.
That's fine, George. Yeah, that's fine. I understand your question, but my question was, yani, what is the use case? Have you been asked by a client of your system?
We don't have, Baha, right?
Yeah, this is Baha, yes.
We can't wait the client to face an issue to solve it, right? You have like expected or might happen issue that we want to close and to confirm that it will not happen during the production. It's not like just information. It should be like confirmed or denied from your side, so we can deal with this information and prevent the action or allow it through our system.
What do you think, Mustafa?
Yeah, so I can tell you right away, what you have in Mohab serialization guide, which is published currently online, you must comply with that. If you start having like a number of SSCCs, that is not compliant with Mohab serialization guide. Right. So you have these 3 levels for the logistics unit, and 1 level is your saleable unit, right?
But
so you have
also as Mohab, but also as Mohab serialization guide, it's just naming of the aggregation levels. It's not force it doesn't force the aggregator to only use these 4 levels. You have the type of pallet, but it's not forbidden to use pallet inside a bigger SSCC, right? Either on Mohab technical serialization guide.
So it talks about if you can see on the screen right now what is being shown here, can you see the screen, please?
No, I think
Yeah, it's coming
not
up.
shared yet.
See, if you look
Yeah, go
at
ahead.
this particular page number 9, it talks about what is mandatory and what is optional for UAE, right? So here we are talking about secondary pack, which is mandatory. Shipper case is mandatory and pallet is mandatory. What is optional is bundle, basically, right? So this is what it's talking about. Again, this is the guidelines which have been published by the ministry. So you cannot have n number of SSCCs. So just to answer your question from technical point of view, whether Tatmeen will accept it or not, that's another point, right? But this is from compliance point of view, you must follow this.
Okay, but I don't see the point that says it's only this levels, but it's okay. So your answer is no. You can't.
Yes, my answer is
use unlimited.
Yeah,
right?
not n number of SSCs. My answer is no, as per the MOHAB serialization guide. If you still have further query, please write it in an email and send it. You can send it to us and we can route it to MOHAB.
We already sent, we already sent some
Okay.
inquiries, but we didn't receive a response for it. But it's okay. Let's move. I want to save time and move to next questions if it's okay for you.
Yeah,
We
sure.
will get back to this if you want. Yeah. Regarding the updated functionalities through your system, I already sent a message containing the new operations or new actions that you allowed through your portal. And I'm asking if you have updated your documents regarding or added to the API. Rati answered that you already update the document. I just want to confirm if that's right.
Joe,
Have you updated your document?
Which functions are you talking about? The new functions? Which ones?
Recall, batch recall, product recall, destruction, ship and receive cancellation, market cancellation, and you have file upload, commission in new SSCC, commission via mobile, whatever. This is the points of the update, actually, but mainly the recall and the cancellation, destruction and market cancellation that will be added to the API, I think, right?
Correct. So Baha, this is on the technical guide he is talking about. So the next release, which is updated, I don't know if that is published right now on the website, but
I'm still under review.
Under review.
We received comments from Trace Links.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not shared yet.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because Rati, I just asked if you have an expected date to share it with us.
No, we don't have a specific date, George. It is still under review, and once it's published on the website, we'll send an announcement. You can see it on the website that it has been updated, and we put a visual mark to highlight this.
Yeah, very good. Because I just asked and Rati answered or responded that when there is an update, you will share the documents. But I think you applied an update, but still the documents are not shared yet. So it's right. It's right. You don't know. You did not share it with us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, George. Yes.
Okay. Regarding the SSCC unlimited levels, so I just want to confirm that Tatmeen uses these 4 kinds. I will name four types of objects, and I just want to confirm that these 4 levels that used by Tatmeen, which is the serialized item, the SGTIN, the homogeneous case, which is the SGTIN, like the bundle, right?
Yeah. So
the heterogeneous case.
Sorry. So SGTIN can be used in different levels, right? Even for the logistics unit level, right? So
because of that, the homogeneous case, which is the bundle, uses the SGTIN, and the serial unit or the serialized items as per GS1 technical guides or definitions. The SGTIN applied for the sellable units or the serialized items, and the homogeneous case, which is the bundle, right?
Yes, George, as per the manual. Yes, yes.
Okay, the heterogeneous case, the third type of object is the heterogeneous case, which is the case in our or the Shibar case as per serialization guide provided by Mohab, right? And the palette, which is the heterogeneous and the palette are SSCCs. Can we confirm that?
George,
These
again.
are only
George,
Yeah.
George, listen, let
Yeah.
me explain one thing to you. This manual that
Yes.
you see on the website, it has gone through several cycles of reviews, whether by the ministry, whether by GS1, whether by ourselves or the serialization advisor that is working on this program. This is your reference. We are not here to confirm anything which is already confirmed in the manual. Now, if there is anything ambiguous in the manual, Mustafa will be more than happy to help you. I'll be more than happy to help you. Again, as I explained to your CEO and CTO, there are the normal cases and there are the outliers. Implementing the outliers is solely your responsibility, not ours. So we're not going to confirm anything related to outliers. That is not mentioned in the document.
Okay, let's move to another question then.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
move to another question. But it's okay if you confirm that or deny it. You can
hold on.
help us by that. Yeah.
George, it is in the document. I cannot, if it's in the document, it's confirmed by design. Don't need to
Because
show
it's
up
in document and you accept a different number of levels. It's confusing. Because of that we're asking questions. Because
George,
you
again.
are writing something and the system accepts something else. It's confusing to us if we don't have a confirmation of that, if that's true or right or not. That's my point.
You do have a confirmation. The fact is you don't like the confirmation. The confirmation is the document in front of you, George. Now, if the system accepts something else, then this is a defect that we have to look into.
Okay, okay. Let's move to another question if it's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we are using the unpack all message, and regarding the unpack all message, we cannot get the list of the items before unpacking all. Like if we apply or do the unpack all message, all the items inside like the SSCC, the logistic unit, will be like vanished, or we don't have information about the items inside it, right?
Yeah, so you can go and use product verification to understand what is packed inside, right? You can look at the hierarchy.
So the product verification, if we use the product verification, we will have a list of the items inside the SSCC.
You will have the whole hierarchy. You can drill down from the parent logistics unit all the way to the child
Using
items.
the API.
We don't have it at this point in time.
API is not there. Use our portal, please.
Just user portal.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if I want to use it through the API, I cannot know the items inside unless I will go to the portal, right?
This is what we said, yeah.
Okay. Okay, regarding the list of GTINs and the GCBs, list of GTINs and list of GLNs and the GCBs, is that provided or there is a tool to get this information right now?
No, there is no tool to provide you the shipments which are in transit for you and the shipment and the items which you have at your location. There's currently no tool to see that. You can only use the product verification at this time.
And you're talking about the list of GLNs, George?
Yes, list of GLNs and GTINs and their GCBs. Or the company prefixes.
George, please bear with me. I'm going to repeat this. We are not here to help you build your product. Okay? What you're
I'm not
asking
about it's normal questions.
George, Allah يخليك.
Okay, go ahead.
Allah يخليك. I had this discussion with your CTO and with your CEO. This information that you're asking for is available in Tatmeen. I confirm that. However, we as a technology operator do not have the authority to distribute this information with you, to share it with you. So your only legal and viable option to get this information is either requested from the ministry or requested from BrandSync. And honestly, I don't know if BrandSync will share this information with you. It's totally up to them. That's why if you take distributor A, which is sending pharmaceutical products to 3 hospitals, this distributor A is responsible to learn the GLNs of these 3 hospitals, maintain it in their system, and use this information to ship products to them. Now, what you're trying to build is a platform, is a system. I understand that, but there are limitations to what we can share with you as information, and this includes.
But you know, like other countries share this information. It's not a security or private information.
Which you're talking about Saudi Arabia?
You can use Jibir, GS1 Jibir online. You can access any website and search about any GLN. It's not like a private information. You can share it.
Good. So you have the option. You can go to that website and
it's not an option for a software provider, Baha. It's not an option to go to the website one by one and edit, right?
George.
Okay, but it's okay.
I explained the case to you.
I don't know, Baha, why are you like stick to the answers or missing information? I am asking about if there is any. You can answer. You can answer no. By the way, I'm not discussing. You can say no, and based on that, we will like apply changes or do something. It's not. We need to close the cases.
Yeah, sure. I'll tell you how we can close it. Just for the sake of time and for everyone else.
Okay.
Let me reach out to the CTO. Let me have a discussion with him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you have already shared the questions with the team, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Many times.
I'll talk to the team. I'll explain to them the urgency and I'll ask them to respond back to you. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
No problem, George. No problem.
Yeah. Also, I have another question, team, and I think it's urgent question regarding the SSCC issue. I think we discussed it or we sent a case before. Like if you imagine like receiving an SSCC with a known GLN, how you can determine the sender of this SSCC?
As we have explained in previous calls, George, I'm not sure if you attended them. We have reached out to GS1 to create some sort of a resolver API where you as the systems integrator can send a serialized G10 and the response will be is it the GCP, Mustafa? Of that entity?
Yeah.
The GCP. I think if I'm not mistaken, you can also send the GLN and the API will respond with the GCP. Again, this API is not to be used extensively. It is to be used to build some sort of a master data database on your side where you can store information about GCPs against the G10s that you are using in your day-to-day operations. It is currently in testing. GS1 are testing it with a couple of distributors, and once it's tested and verified, they will roll it out and we will tell the industry about it.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for that. There will be an API later on that receives a full SSCC number and returns the GCP for the creator of this or the commissioner of this SSCC. That's what we are talking about, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Regarding the dispensing, is it working now or yet?
Have you tested it?
2 days ago, yes.
Yeah. What did you receive any errors from it?
Yeah, still it's the import clearance.
Import clearance is not done yet on the G10s on the serial numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for that we're working with the ministry to release the shipments that are currently in the system so that you can dispense them.
Very good, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. After the last working update, damaged message was working and now it's not. It's because of the last update, right? Or it's something else?
API?
Damaged, product status change, or product status update to damaged.
Yeah, so you're using B2B APIs, right?
Yeah.
It's failing. Did you email on this one, or is there a particular
Yeah,
error
we
that's
already
coming?
emailed. Yeah.
Okay.
The error user doesn't have authorization to process this message. The response from Tatmeen side.
Okay, we'll look into this one.
We'll look into it.
Okay. Thank you. Also,
how many questions do you have left, George?
No, not many more. Just I want to check the lists. I already shared the whole list, also, Baha.
Yeah,
if
I know.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit of technical question here. I only have this technical question also. Regarding the unpacking events, I just asked if it's allowed, like as I see in Tatmeen portal, it's allowed to like sending multi parents to be unpacked at once, right? So I just wanted to confirm if that will be accepted through the API also. If I can send multiple object events, like in the Apex message, multiple object events have different parents to be unpacked or processed.
Yeah. So just if we take a step back on the portal, you have one parent, and then you can unpack how many ever childs from that particular one parent, right?
The unpack all from your side? No, I think you have a list of parents.
Yeah, I'm talking about unpack. I thought you were talking about unpack. You're talking about
Sorry,
unpack
no,
all?
no.
Yeah.
It's about unpack all.
Okay, unpack all also, you have one parent, and whatever is packed inside that parent, the first level of child gets unpacked. Just so everybody's understanding, right? It's not like the whole aggregation hierarchy gets deaggregated, right? It's not like that. It's just the first level. Yeah. So it's one parent, right? You're saying, okay, I want to basically unpack all on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on the other side, you're saying basically on the EPCI's message, can you do multiple unpack all? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. You can do that. You can do that, and you can test it basically.
Okay. Very good.
For the sake, George,
maybe
sorry.
I don't want
George,
to ask
George,
another question.
if you allow me, can we please move to the next?
Yeah, sure. That's what I was.
If you have any further questions, can you please share them on the email?
Yes, that's what I was talking about also. I already sent or shared my list of questions with you. So please, if you can take a look on the unanswered questions, it will be very helpful for us. Okay.
All right.
So
Thank you very much.
I will not waste. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. All right. Who's next?
Amardeep again.
Mr. Amardeep.
Yeah, hi guys. Sorry, one more question.
Yep.
As a manufacturer, we have some of the goods manufactured in year 2022.
Okay.
Which is still under the shelf life. So what about these products? Can we ship without aggregation if it is possible, or we need to take local sales permit, or we need to aggregate?
Yeah. Sorry, your good name is Amardeep.
Amardeep.
Yeah. The serialization guideline or the decree determines the date of entry to the country or obtaining a market release. It has nothing to do with the production date. So even if you produced it in 1990 and you are entering it to the country this year or after the 13th of December, they have to follow the rule that is applicable on the 13th of December, 2022. Yeah.
Okay. As a local manufacturer also, we will follow this same guideline?
Yes, the rule applies for products entering to the country from overseas or obtaining the market release after 13 December 2022.
No, this is for import goods.
No, this is for all the products that will be entered into the local market, whether they are coming from overseas or from a local manufacturer.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you
You
so
are
much.
welcome. You're welcome. Thanks. Ankit, can you please unmute yourself?
You hope I'm audible.
Hi, Ankit.
Hey, so a quick check. I know probably you might have discussed this topic already. I might not be on the meeting, but can you just provide us some guidance in terms of how do we track the unregistered product in Tatmeen? And if there is already some kind of a documentation available, if you can just point me to it, I can just go and look at it. Because on the website, probably I looked at it and could not find any.
This is your baby.
Yeah. So for the unregistered one, we are adding information regarding unregistered in the technical manuals, the next version which we are going to be publishing. And just from the process point of view, because unregistered drugs data repository is not there currently with MOHAP. So the process is going to start from the MOHAP import permit system. So when the data is getting entered there, that will be captured and sent to Brandsing, and then it gets enhanced in Brandsing, and then it comes to Tatmeen. So this is from the unregistered drugs master data point of view. Now, one other point to mention here that when you're creating the shipment import permit, or local sales permit, and local sales unregistered are not in scope, but for imports, right? At that time, you might not have a G10, right? If it's being brought in for the first time. So at that time, you will need to go and reach out to GS1 Brandsing to get the G10 for that particular registered drug. And that's pretty much it, right? I mean, it's very similar process which you have for registered drugs, but registered drugs, the source is MOHAP drug registration system.
All right. That's clear. So now,
Sorry,
yeah,
just
please go ahead.
to add one point here. Unregistered drugs, there are different variations, right? Because the same unregistered drugs might be imported by different agents, right? So from that side, again, this kind of information will be captured in GS1 Brandsing and sent to Tatmeen if there are multiple agents there.
Okay. So right now for the customers who are dealing with the unregistered product till the point in time while the database is getting created, there's no way in which they can report it to Tatmeen, right? And there's no requirement around it.
No, so there is way, right? So when you are getting the shipment import permit, this it's kind of like it's being meshed with your operations, right? You are creating your shipment import permit. At that time, you're basically adding this G10 information. And the data gets created simultaneously.
Okay.
So when you have your shipment import permit created, the data is sent also at the same time to GS1 Brandsing, and then it gets enhanced there, right? For example, the license agent GLN, that will be added in Brandsing.
All right, thank you. The other question that I had was probably a follow-up from George's question regarding the status, right? Destruction and other a couple of statuses. In the past, when we have checked it out on the on the pre-prod environment, we have consistently got an error that you are not authorized. So is this a consistent behavior, or is it that only specific entities like MOHAP authorized personnel or certain specific personas are only going to be able to do this activity?
See, the thing is, again, without looking into the particular error you're getting, and without understanding the particular scenario, it would be difficult to really answer you. But let's take a step back here, right? So when you talk about destruction, versus damaged, right? There are different processes, right? If something is damaged, you just basically update the status as damaged, and that it gets decommissioned. The requirement is that you have that particular product at your location, and you are going in your settings, and if you have multiple GLNs, you basically select that particular GLN, and then then it should basically allow you to share that status. Now, when we talk about destruction is a process which has 3 steps, right? You as a supply chain partner who has possession of that stock with you, you can initiate the destruction. Then destruction initiation request is sent to MOHAP empowerment. They approve it. And then once the approval is done, then after that, you can do the completion of destruction. So it's 3 steps there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you.
But again, if you have a particular scenario coming, just send us an email that, okay, yeah, this is where I'm getting stuck and this is what kind of error I'm getting. And so then we can specifically answer you.
Absolutely. This is really helpful.
Mustafa, sorry, Ankit. There is a Sarah Mahmoud. She posted a question on chat. If you can look at that.
Ankit, are you done with your question?
Yes, I'm done with the questions. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
The one before the last one. For unregistered drugs without a G10.
Yes. And I'll just reply back. So Sarah, for unregistered drugs, so let me just go through the question first and then I'll answer. For unregistered drugs without a G10, you mentioned to contact GS1. Yeah. Will they provide this information to the supplier if the manufacturer did not register and provide it yet? So this is a good point which you make here, right? So there are different scenarios for unregistered drugs, right? So a scenario here, and I'll spend a little bit more time here. So scenario is like you have a particular unregistered drug which is coming in, and the manufacturer has not serialized the product, and you don't have a G10 of the product. At that particular point, the license agent who is bringing this product inside the country in UAE, they will be provided a G10 by GS1 branching. So basically, when I say they will be provided a G10, what I mean is a G10 will be created based on the license agent GCP. So this is one scenario. The other scenario is the manufacturer is known and the manufacturer has created a G10 already. So basically you can use that G10, but they haven't serialized this product, right? I mean, obviously the product needs to be serialized. G10 is there, but the product is not serialized. You have to go back to the manufacturer, right? The MAH, because they are the owner of the product, that please serialize this product, because obviously you cannot serialize on the manufacturer's behalf, right? And the third is like, okay, yeah, the G10 is there and it is already serialized, so everything is good from that side.
Yeah. Thank you, Mustafa.
Thank you.
I think that's it for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for your contribution and the excellent questions to enrich the onboarding experience. Looking forward to seeing you next week, inshallah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You have to end it.